Alright. And you're doing all 4 episodes.
That's right. So, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright.
This isn't quite the granddaddy first-person shooters. I guess the credit goes to Wolfenstein 3D.
Yeah. This is more like the great uncle.
Yeah, exactly. It's an awesome game. He's gonna, for now, he's gonna be using a shotgun a lot because it's a pretty powerful weapon, and he doesn't get the more powerful weapons until later on.
Right. Oh, also, another thing you notice is straight fronting makes you go faster.
Oh no, was it above? Yeah.
Yeah. It's actually pretty common in a lot of older first-person shooters because they didn't know how to properly go with the speed.
That's actually going to allow me to do some tricks later because they didn't really plan for people to do straight fronting in the game. So, yes, they got it fought on the over risk it.
Like, it seems like he's hanging back and being conservative at sometimes. Like, the enemies will really destroy you if you try to run through too many.
In fact, I'm going to save at the beginning of this one because this one I might have a good chance of dying on. I need to get rid of all these shotgun guys because they hurt. Ooh.
Wow.
That's ready.
I don't like my health right now.
Oh, okay. This game still has a small but dedicated, like, active modding community.
Yeah.
Like, for some of you might know, the Doom mod Call of Duty with 2 O's.
When you say to put on anything?
Complete with cutscenes and rocket launcher DLC.
Oh, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh.
I want to play that.
You can look it up on YouTube under the name. You should be able to find it under Call of Duty with 2 O's.
Back when I was a kid, we managed to get Doom 2 working between 2 of our computers at home, and we just... Oh, I remember I played against my sisters. They had more of a habit of killing each other, though, than actually finishing the level. And so, it was supposed to be co-op, but we did much deathmatch.
Okay, this level has the first trick in the game.
Ooh.
Hopefully you get it on first try. Right here. Alright, come on. Yes, got it.
Oh wow, nice. Is that just because there's like a small ledge jutting out from there?
Yeah, there's a little ledge that comes out of the wall there, and you can straight front cut all these demons.
Trying to eat you.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
This is
Oh.
amazing.
This is actually the hardest level in the game. I'm not even kidding.
Like among all the episodes, or just?
Actually, just the first 3, but
Well, still,
it comes close.
That's a lot.
It has a lot of like these narrow hallways that are full of enemies.
And those specters are horrible.
Yeah.
The invisible pigs, whatever you call them.
Oh, get out of the way.
Wow, you got some really bad back there. So does luck play a huge factor in speedrunning this game?
Oh yes. Especially with a lot of the enemy movements.
Yeah.
Like now.
Yeah.
Yikes. In fact, I might die. This is looking hairy.
Yeah.
Yikes. So I got really unlucky there. Try and play it a little safer this time around.
But yeah, this like a lot of older first-person shooters, like health and armor management is key.
Uh-huh.
You need to have it. It looked like the Ratchet and Clank went really well.
Man,
It
what's
did.
going on?
I messed up at the beginning though.
It's all good.
There we go.
I died, what, 3 times in the beginning? And then I don't think I died like a couple other times. Come on. Yeah. I didn't beat my personal best, but I got really close.
What was insert until games?
Yeah. Those blue orbs happen to give you 100% health. Do they also give you armor?
No.
Okay.
More fun with Kubelwagon.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's got
Doom
the
Man
rocket
hit
launcher
one.
right now.
2 man hit my head.
Are there any other coin mini games in this game?
Unfortunately, no.
Yeah.
Gotta
Me
get
and
blocked.
Zimbabwe were joking about maybe the next Hitman game will be where you kill everyone with coins. Because he killed like a bunch of people by shattering glass on people by throwing a coin at it.
Whoa, where am I? Whoa, what? Oh, this is going bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh boy. I wasn't kidding when I said this was the hardest level. I can't believe I died right at the end now.
Yeah, it looked like you had a lot of life too.
Yeah.
Is there fall damage in this game?
Nope.
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 So just load up.
But the enemies can do damage really fast. Too.
Yeah, especially on this difficulty. I mean, it would even worse on Nightmare, but this is
This is
pretty
basically
hard.
the hardest difficulty
Yeah,
that.
there was this one guy who was like, "You should run a nightmare difficulty." It's like,
No.
No.
That requires so much practice.
And so much luck.
Yeah. I mean, as you can see, he's getting really he got really lucky in some spots in his previous runs where he got like, one enemy delayed him and then they all swarmed him.
Is the PS3 still in here or is it gone?
It's somebody moved it.
Yes!
It's right there. No, it's right there.
A what?
It's right there.
Darn it. Now I can move.
You can, yeah, I mean, you can get it out right now because we're using the PC and not the console, so you'll have to screen it.
Not
Wait,
taking
wait,
too
wait,
much.
I think we need one more because I'm having a hard time finding a place out there for this.
Just be wary of cables.
Yes. I will follow them to the bitter end.
Okay, the weird red, blue, glowy eye makes you invisible, which is somewhat helpful. It makes a lot of the enemies not target you as easily.
Yeah, it makes like if you're visible, they'll basically hit you pretty much every time. But if you're invincible, it, like randomly skews their aim by a little bit, so it makes them less likely to hit you. So it's pretty helpful.
Okay, hopefully I'm at the end now.
Okay.
Unless these demons decide otherwise. There we go.
Yeah.
That was kind of bad, but hopefully it'll get better.
It's all here.
Here's a little trick right here. Let that guy get there because usually when you go in this room, there's a door that comes down and closes behind you for some time, but you can get an enemy to block it. So that's what I was waiting for that guy to do.
I think this is for the PS3, right?
PS2 video cables over the PS3. That looks like GameCube.
Yeah, that's a GameCube cable.
The gray one is multiple PS2, GameCube,
what
and
are you
Xbox One, and that
taking
works
it
for
for?
PS3.
Maybe I'll just use the HDMI cable in the...
Yeah.
Are you just taking it to practice with?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can probably find a cable over there. There's a component cable over here, so.
We're gonna need that gray cable for No More Heroes.
Anyways, there's a slight hint of green. That means he's immune to radiation, which he runs around a lot on.
Or lava floors, oddly enough.
Well, radiation, lava, it's the same thing.
Yeah, heat is radiation, right?
It's all energy.
Yeah.
Science.
What I like about this game is that you don't understand it well. It's like really easy to follow.
Yeah.
It's just really
And
a
it's-
lot of action.
And it's great watching him just blow stuff up.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
who can complain about that?
Right now he's using the chain gun, which,
Stun locks enemies really well.
yeah, like those especially. The Kako demons, I think, are really useful against. I haven't seen one of those yet.
They're not in the first
Yeah,
episode.
they're on the first
Oh.
episode.
Yeah, they don't show up until the second episode.
What are those things
Okay.
called? Cyber demons. Those are the boss of the first episode, right?
And the Barons of Hell are the boss of the first episode.
Yeah, okay.
Cyber Demon is second episode.
Ah.
Spider Demon is third episode.
A lot of the levels in episode 1 are really annoying because they have a ton of those like little pistol and shotgun guys,
Ooh, they also
which they're pretty deadly in groups.
Yeah. Hit scan weapons.
Yes.
Hard to dodge.
Question. What is the next game?
Yeah.
We are still trailing a bit on some of the donation incentives for that game. We might want to go over them right now, just so people know.
Yeah, actually, we still need $40 more at the moment for a 4th episode of Doom, but if for some reason that doesn't come in, I'll make up for it, so don't worry about it.
Okay, for V, all trinkets need level 130. 130 more for all trinkets. $80 more for Teamless Meridian, so it's basically at 0. $40 for Variation Venture, and another $70 or another $80, another $70 or so for New Dimension. So that's 78 and change.
And we do have prizes for them too.
Yes. Also, magnet pillars.
I got lucky there again. Hopefully I got rid of all my bad luck and that one's low.
Hopefully. But marathon luck, you know.
And actually, Typing of the Dead is next, but V is right after that.
Oh, okay.
Typing
we
of the
still
Dead
have a
doesn't
little
have
bit
any
of time.
incentives, though. So
The incentive is it's awesome.
Yeah, he said that's awesome.
No, I was watching it. I giggled a lot.
it's great. You're gonna be glad it's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Last level of the first episode here.
200 health, 139
Okay, here's a little trick right here, wall running. You strafe run up against certain walls, and you get a huge ton of
Huge
speed.
speed boost, yeah.
Yeah, well. And I don't like Spectre, so I'm gonna get rid of them all.
What's nice is that explosive barrels will ignite others around them, so just chain wipe out a whole bunch of enemies at the same time.
Yeah. So he has to kill.
Oh!
Apparently there's a Spectre left. Right in his face.
Well, not anymore.
Yeah.
So he has to kill these 2 Barons of Hell, and then the walls will drop down, and he can complete the level after that. And when this game came out too, circle strafing wasn't really a thing yet, so makes this part of
A lot
it easier.
Alright, so if we can get this jump right here. Oh, that's a really hard one to do.
He's got to wait for the stairs. So
And that's episode 1.
Yeah, it's episode 1.
They all shoot you.
Yeah, they all shoot you because that's the end of the episode.
$45.
yeah, it's like for that particular room is set up so that you beat the
I
level
don't
as soon
have
as
any
you drop
5,
below
so
10
I'll
health.
20 for Doom episode
Oh,
4.
okay.
Okay.
Alright, and then here's 20 more.
So we need $5.
I'll throw in the last 5.
Thanks. Well, that
We got
was 40. We needed 40.
Oh, you need 40? Okay. And then,
What? Oh, is it only 40 that was needed?
Yeah, you got
yeah,
it.
you got it.
Well, yes. Yeah.
We're good.
So let's see.
I guess I'll watch from here.
Okay, real fast. Somebody here, Tanya
Really
Ray.
good part, by the way.
$25 from Louisiana. The committee dedication
So I think I
to
said-
research. Good luck, and I hope you reach well above your set goal. Thank you, Tanya. We're trying real hard.
Oh, what the heck?
There
God
we
bless.
go. There's the
Yeah, that big red floating ball with the horns is a cacodemon.
Changa
Oh,
is
and you-
really good against cacodemons.
Yep.
But he doesn't exactly have it right now, so.
Well, that's why he ran past him.
Put mine towards Muramasa.
Oh well.
No, they made the
Oh, right, no, I had to do this. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, this
Okay.
this puts us at exactly 400.
He just picked up Berserk mode, which basically
Actually, hold
means
on.
when you punch stuff,
Which time?
it often dies really fast and sometimes explodes.
I beat the
What
level.
have you? Did you just hit a switch from like what?
That's it. That's the whole level.
How's that work?
Yeah, actually, I don't know.
Yeah, don't believe, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because there's no Z-axis, you can hit switches from any height.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, so it's, okay.
Yeah, so enemies can hit you from any height too, which is kind of a well, the ones with
It also lets you
melee attacks.
Yeah, but it also lets you hit enemies from any heights. For the most part.
However, enemies can hit you from any height as
you
well.
can say.
Yeah, and they'll like if you're like way up on a ledge and there's a demon like all the way at the bottom, you can't run over it.
And demons can still chomp on you,
Yeah.
even if you're 20 feet above them.
Yeah, 200 feet above.
That as well.
Ooh, I got really lucky on this level.
It actually makes me feel good that there are so many people in the room who know this game intimately.
Yeah, well,
I
I've
don't know
certainly
about
played it quite a
intimately,
bit.
but yeah, I
Or
definitely
at least
played
the
some back in
physics
the
of
day.
it and how it works.
Yeah,
Mechanics.
I've never tried to speedrun it, but I've certainly played through it many times.
I'm gonna say something. I was very happy that you picked up Doom for this marathon.
Yeah.
That's a game that's definitely been missing from past marathons.
Yeah, plasma rifles are good for that.
Is that marathon safety right there?
Yes. Pretty much anytime we get a soul spirits for safety, marathon safety.
Makes sense.
Oh, how did that happen? What the heck? It was like we were at 395, then I realized somehow I'd saved one of the bids as 0. So like, that should have been $5. I'll fix that.
Yeah, that too, but fix that.
It sounds like Umero's theme from Final Fantasy VI.
Yeah, it does. Speaking of Final Fantasy VI, you can donate for 100% Final Fantasy.
Maybe this cash.
Which,
Okay.
it'll be so much better if it's Final Fantasy VI, and if you get the everything's better with Magitech ending.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm rooting for that, especially.
Alright, so this level has a trick that was discovered actually pretty recently.
So they're still finding tricks in this game even to this day.
Yeah. So. Let's see, it's right up here. Now, I need to get rid of all these guys first before I do that.
Splatter 'em, yeah.
Berserker.
That's the way to do it. Also, part of the reason to pick up the Berserk is that it
Right.
restores a lot of your health.
It will accept you to a...
But it's not over, it's not over. There's a pixel perfect trick right here. Now, this could either take 5 seconds or 5 minutes, depending on how lucky I am. I basically have. There we go!
Nice! Good thing that was closer to the 5 seconds range, or else that might have been in the blooper reel.
Yeah, so
Okay, now
the
I'm
Berserk pack sets you to 100% health if you have less than that, so...
Now this level I'm actually going to chicken out and make a save right here. There's a rocket jump right here.
The reason it's this
Oh,
color is
Team
because
Rocket jumps too?
Just one.
Sort of.
Second try, there we go.
the reason
You can't aim it down, but you can launch yourself off of walls. In fact, that's how you're supposed to get into the secret level in the 3rd episode. There's like a... You're supposed to stand on a ledge and launch yourself into like this pit that you keep.
So, like, when you said recently, does that mean... I think Compete N is pretty much dead at this point, am I correct in that? Okay, so what's the big Doom speedrunning community now?
To be honest, I'm really not sure. To practice for this game, I looked at all the old Compete and records. There is still a site called the Doomed SDA, but it doesn't have all the current records, like the world records.
So it's just kind of scattered now.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sadness.
Oh, by the way, this is the Cyber Demon.
Yeah, this is the boss.
Indeed.
You guys know how to kill the Cyber Demon, right?
Shoot him a lot.
Game Pro Pro tips from Brosencha.
It's true!
No, it's true, but that was a Game Pro Pro tip. It was like, shoot enemies when they're in front of you. It's like, thanks, Game Pro.
Alright. And there's a
Alright.
second episode.
Episode 3. And I'm just gonna say right now, I don't like episode 3. I really
just,
don't.
just lots of narrow corridors, or just...
A lot of really bad design decisions. By the way, I got lucky with this packaging design.
This is kind of ridiculous. Ooh, okay. Oh, wow.
Alright.
Is there any like damage fall off for distance?
No,
No.
there isn't. This game basically doesn't have Z access per se, so like enemies can hit you from way above and hit them from way below and stuff.
Yeah, pretty. Pretty much the only thing is like the shotgun spreads out more the further you are away, but other than that, I don't think there's...
Yeah, which is why the shotgun's really powerful right in your face.
Yeah.
This game actually does the shotgun fairly well.
Yeah, episode 3 is weird because a lot of the levels are really big and elaborate, but take like 30 seconds to beat.
Is that just because there's so many paths you can get lost in, and if you know
Yeah.
the right one, it's just not very long?
Yeah. But I like this music.
Yeah, Doom has some pretty good music.
Yeah, Doom does have some really good music.
Like, I've been listening to this, I'm like, it almost sounds like it's some external music that someone else is playing.
Yeah.
It's pretty jammy.
This is a headbanger, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Is this a really hard level? Is that what you say?
There's a part right here at the beginning. There we go.
The reason it's white and black is because he's invincible.
Yeah, I picked up an invulnerability spear. Sphere. Spear?
That would be
Pretty much
awesome.
Wolfenstein
too.
3, Spear of Destiny. Are there any donations to read off?
I can check.
You're trying again. I'm doing a merge now. But I've got a lot of the old ones back for some reason. So we're kind of like maybe count now. So like, go some time to see. Yeah, so just here it goes stays at work.
Yeah, well, I just did a quick merge, so hopefully. And the recast takes forever to refresh too. This is the cache box first.
So is the new version of Parentia better?
It's doing the merges a lot faster, but it's just to be safe, we're still running it on the old version too. Just because the way he set it up is that it won't like even try to merge any donations past the last time you did a merge, but if like for some reason one shows up with a timestamp sent before that, it would miss it. So that's why we still want to do the old one too. Okay, so yeah, we got a bunch of looks like we got 6 new donations. Or did you read any of these already?
No.
Okay, we got $20 from Daniel Coavisto for many trinkets. $40 from Jason Feeney. Only $40 more for Doom Episode 4. Here you go. Okay, and have fun trying not to die.
I will.
So actually, if you want to put that towards something else, since we got the $40 locally, PM SDA Merit Chat in
And
the
put in
IRC.
your email that you use for your PayPal address, so we can just confirm that it's you.
Right. I have $20 from Willem Tourenboard. Hey guys, glad to be watching another marathon. This is going towards VDL trinkets, as well as to hopefully get my mitts on the Perler set. Keep up the awesome work, and more importantly, keep having fun.
You will have to donate $5 during the game to get your mitts.
Yeah, the way the prizes work, you have to donate during the game. So thank you. Of course, midway through donating, you finished off the episode 4 challenge, so I guess this becomes yet another donation for 100% FF6. And that's $10 from Mark Murphy. $20 from Liam Mason. UD on top. Shoutouts to the sorry, I'm not reading that. Put this money towards episode 4.
The BFG is a big, God.
Yeah.
Just picked up everyone's favorite weapon.
Big farty.
Yeah, the big party gun. 9,000.
And $5 from Daniel Aldridge. Verily, a votive valued $V. Let's see a no-death Gravitron for trinkets.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. So, for those of you just joining us, this is Summer Games Done Quick 2012, and currently we have Kubelwagon beasting Doom right now. And this is hosted by Speed Demos Archive, a fine speedrunning website. And if you're not on there already, I was just being on there because your chat window is probably about this tiny right now, and there's a much bigger one on the Speed Demos Archive website. And all donations go towards the Organization for Autism Research, a very good charity whose focus is to help understand the autism spectrum better through outreach and research.
It's great.
Episode 3 done already.
By the way.
That's how good the BFG is.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna watch the end for a second here.
The
Just to give it a
spider
little break
demon is
before
pretty
episode
low.
4.
Yeah. All right. Question: what's our viewer count at?
About 3,300.
By the way, this is the canon ending.
Okay.
The ending you got before 1995.
What was it after that?
Well, there's episode 4, which has some.
Oh, never mind. Now I know what you're saying. Okay.
By the way, this might not be PG-13.
It's all good. Just matters what we say.
Yeah, we had him, man. What is this?
It's all peaceful.
Oh, look at how wonderful Earth is.
Yep.
Where's the Skyrim?
Dun dun.
A bunny?
The other one.
I love how that's so edgy in the mid-90s.
Alright. Oh boy, here we go.
Take that, Joe Lieberman. Alright. Let's see the
Episode
4th
4.
episode.
Come on. Delfrag.
Warp kills are the best. Warp mid-terrorities. I don't know if you did that.
Okay, so this first level of episode 4 is really annoying because there's no health and there's a lot of enemies and such.
And there's very little armor.
Yeah. You got both, yes. Now this part, I've been having trouble with it lately, so I'm actually gonna save. You can get the red key through the wall here, but for some reason, I've been having trouble with it. There we go. Got it.
Is that just basically random, or?
It's very specific where you have to stand.
Okay.
Hopefully I can just... There's gonna be a ton of enemies on the way back. So, maybe not. Where they all go? These are the little enemies. There we go. Oh, a lot better than I was expecting.
Are those enemies not triggered until you shoot them? The ones that are
Which
just
ones?
facing back at the beginning?
Oh,
Yeah, they don't
No,
they don't chase you until they hear you or see you. So yeah. Some enemies are flagged as being deaf.
BFG.
Yay!
BFG out of thin air.
And some enemies are flagged as being deaf,
What did I do?
which means they won't react until they actually see you.
That was dumb. Of me. Okay. Oh. Oh. Good thing I saved. BFG again. Yeah. Get rid of this guy. Yep. Yes. Oh, there's still one more. Okay. Artist jump. Right here.
Ooh, I like these.
Yes. Nailed it.
Nice.
Yeah.
May I use a little bit too much cheese there.
Yeah. That's the way I like it.
Alright.
Let's start a really high top the chat and asking this. I know there's a lot of people who like classic first-person shooters who aren't a fan of modern first-person shooters because there's a lot of cover and regeneration and stuff like that. Are you one of those people or
No. I like Call of Duty. I'll admit it.
So you just like all generation first-person shooters?
Right.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so we got 2 no donations. One from Bryant Wyatt for $50. Thanks again for hosting an amazing marathon of games over the course of 4 days. I missed 2012 January SGDQ, but watched the replays and was well worth it. I forgot that to be eligible for prizes that one needs to donate during the actual speed run. As such, just allocate this $50 to New Dimension for V. Once again, keep up the good work.
I think New Dimension is actually near its donation target.
Probably.
Yes.
I know. Yeah. I think they needed like $70 last I looked.
Yeah.
Yes.
And-
So now to the 128.
Oh, so it needs $22.
Yeah, give or take. And then okay, and then $10 from Edward Hemsley. This goes to, I think, Mike Redshirt for being a binding force throughout the marathon, always being there to comment on runs, talk about the marathon in general, and get information out which needs to be known.
Alright, thank you. I try my best. I know I'm not always on top of it, but I do my best. I'm trying to make up for the last awesome games done quick because I definitely took a break for that one.
There's a lot of enemies. Okay.
Okay, so yeah, the merges are going a lot faster now, but we still
That's what I am.
There we go. Load is packaging the entire stuff.
Yeah, okay.
So are there any tricks in episode 4, or is it not really very trick heavy?
Actually, this one has a really weird trick. Because usually this is a really big level. It's got all 3 keys, but right at the end you'll see.
It kind of surprised me because I knew this game was very fast paced and stuff, but I didn't know it actually had actual legit shortcuts and speed tricks. Are there any other classic first-person shooters that people like to see in the marathon? I mean, we've done Quake, we've done Doom, we've done Duke Nukem 3D.
So here, usually this is a pretty big level, like I said, but you can just kind of jump through this window and go straight to the exit.
Wow!
Have we
Now-
had a Half-Life one?
This level.
We did have
We did
Half-Life.
Half-Life.
We haven't had Half-Life 2.
Yeah, or Opposing Force.
Or Blue Shift.
Yeah.
But Blue Shift's kind of...
Yeah, I think people don't really like Blue Shift that much.
Blue Shifts is really short.
Yeah.
Not that. It was just like done over like a holiday weekend almost.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I know people like Opposing Force, but I think Blue
I
Shift's
do
pretty
like
good.
Opposing
Yeah.
Force.
Yeah, Opposing Force is pretty good from what I remember.
Oh, what? No.
I think Drew, he wanted to do Half-Life and the expansions and possibly Half-Life 2 for the next Awesome Games Done Quick. So
Okay.
That'd be
that might
awesome.
be covered. In that respect.
Nothing else is springing to mind, at least for me, then.
Redneck Rampage for all games.
Oh
Done
my
Quick.
gosh! I had that game as a kid. It was so... Like, I didn't get very far.
Yeah, maybe Blood, the first one?
Oh
That's
yeah.
all I can really think of.
Excellent. I don't remember that one.
I do Redneck Rampage.
I played Hexen, so I don't really know about that.
Have you done Medal of
I'm not really
Honor?
good at these games. It was bad. You know,
No one's done Medal of Honor at the marathon. I know Kubelwagon was thinking of Call of Duty 1 or 2 maybe.
Yeah.
But I think you said that like they're not the most exciting for speedrunning.
Yeah, they're not really that fast paced. Oh, Jesus, I missed it. Oh,
Ooh, wow.
let me just restart this one. I really hate this level, by the way. This is the worst one. This is the one I was actually dreading.
Oh, so that's why you said that one level was only the worst for episodes 1 through 3. This is the
Right.
worst one, period? Okay.
Yes, by a long shot. Where's it?
Although if someone does Doom 2 run...
Yeah, that
Oh,
would
that's
be
a
really
good point,
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, I want to see Doom 2.
Is... I think everyone wants to see Doom 2. I mean, everyone loves a double-barreled shotgun.
Oh my gosh. Doom 64!
Hey, Garrison plays that game.
It's got that weird, like, flesh laser gun
Yeah.
in it.
Quake 64.
No.
That'll make like.com so happy.
No.
Oh, that's special.
Oh, Thief. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, Thief. Yeah, I've heard that's a good series.
Except for the zombie level in the first one.
Whoa, whoa. What about something like Hexen
I mentioned it, but it's not really popular.
or Heretic, I guess?
I think there's medkits up here.
Okay, so, do I have got some time to read some donation comments, or?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I got $15.15 from Benjamin Yackley, VVV dollars and VVV cents towards the all trinkets run in VVV. Keep up the
really
awesome
close to
stream.
there if we're not there yet.
Yeah, I think so. $5 from Joshua Marks for all trinkets in V. $25 from
You know
Philip.
what? I'm gonna start spamming because this level seriously. No.
Yeah.
Okay. $25 from Philip Elder. Best wishes from Dr. Phil Y'all. Good luck and have a blast.
Alright.
And $23.45 from Fabiano Sidler. No comment yet.
Just want to get this level done with.
Is it possible to make that jump? Or
Yeah, I did it before, but not that time. Finally, I got a good look at that.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, hard jump right here. Nice. Got it.
Yeah, certain enemies are more prone to being stun locked. It's just like a random chance per shot that they'll go into their pain animation. So sometimes even if you're hitting every shot on the cacodemons, they'll still spit one out at you.
Cacodemons are much less likely than the Barons of Hell, though.
I think I have that backwards.
Huh?
Yeah, I think.
Or, well, did you mean that cacodemons are less likely to break out?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Alright, right now I could go fight the Cyber Demon, but that would be suicide. So I'm gonna have to go get some invincibility. Which unfortunately I'm gonna have to take a pretty big detour to get to. Come on.
Yeah.
I'm not taking any chances. There we go. Alright. That'll work. Oh.
Hmm?
The last boss?
No. He'll kill another spider demon.
Yeah, I got it. Okay. Finally done with the level.
Oh. You know, it's funny because the one time when you said that you were just done with it and you save state, you just got through it on your first on that try.
Okay, so we've got That $23.45 from Fabiano Sidler comment came in. Thank you very much for giving us awesome entertainment while raising money for a great cause at the same time. Keep up the good work. Cheers.
For those of you who are wondering what our cause is the Organization for Autism Research. All of your donations will go towards there. And if you're looking at the SpeedDemosArchive.com website, you'll see this banner for the Yeti. They are selling t-shirts tonight. The current design is a glow-in-the-dark t-shirt, and the t-shirts are $11. That does not include shipping, though. And every $3 of a t-shirt purchase goes straight to the Organization of Autism Research. So not only do you get an awesome t-shirt, you're also donating to a good cause when you buy one of the t-shirts.
Another $5 from Edward Hemsley. It is indeed Hemsley rather than Helmsley. You pronounced it quite finely. And another shout out to Mike for fine work, and of course all the runners and organizers working on this fine marathon. It is a very fine thing indeed.
Yes, I have to thank Uranium Maker for not only bringing his streaming computer here, but keeping good track of it and making sure everything's running smoothly.
Yep. I wish I'd figured out the issue with it was an issue with the Twitch server we were uploading to a little earlier, but I mean it's been smooth as silk ever since I fixed that. So.
Oh, okay. So I guess Karma was right with the whole Twitch server thing.
Yeah. Well, like when I restarted the stream right before Sands of Time, hadn't had a single dropped frame even though we've been running for like 30 hours.
Oh.
So it was definitely the Twitch server.
Yeah. Yeah. I find it hard that i5 quad core would have problems with it.
Yeah, well, yeah, I was only like using 40% CPU. Was not peaking out the bandwidth here at all. It was a Twitch server.
And also, I have to thank the people who are taking time out to keep track of donations and do donation comments. Like the Seawolf here, he's been working tirelessly today, or maybe tiredly, but we don't notice it.
Okay.
Poexel's been doing a fine job too. I know there's others, like I know there's the late night crew who valiantly took the helm when I was quite frankly too tired. I remember looking at myself in the mirror before I went to bed. I'm like, wow, I look horrible.
$10 from Marcus Shower. Awesome as always, guys. Here's my $10 for Final Fantasy 600%. $20 from Ian Gardner. No comment yet.
Now, we are willing to do bonus games for this marathon if you donate for them. I think the closest one is Symphony of the Night at $210 out of $300.
Yep.
You can also get Turtles 4. It'll be rap only because that's the character most will practice with. I will promise you that it will be a good run though.
Yeah.
Because that is a game I have been practicing recently for recording speedrun.
Yeah. Yes, the closest is indeed Castlevania. 225.
Ready with your timer.
Sim City would be an amazing game
Oh.
as well. I would really want to see Sim City.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, time.
42-42.
Alright.
Alright, so, $1 from Joshua Marks for a Typing of the Dead hand camera.
Can we make that happen?
I don't know. I guess we can give it a shot, but I don't know if we
Yeah.
can really set it up in a good spot for that.